Iranian rapper sentenced to death for supporting anti-hijab protests. A rapper, Tumaj Salehi, has been sentenced to death by an Iranian court for supporting anti-hijab protests. Now, because the script is quite long, let me just give us like the breakdown of this story. This guy is a rapper, he's from Iran, and since the year 2022, when this lady Masa Amini, was killed after she was arrested. Was she killed? Some say killed, but she died. She died in custody after she was arrested because she wasn't wearing a proper hijab in Iran. Do you remember that story? And then a lot of people went on the streets in protests and all of that after she died. And even some Iranian women ditched their hijab because of it and said they were no longer. But then the government came after them after that protest and started arresting people. Some were sentenced to death. This rapper, a musician, he stood solidly behind the protests and was in line with what they were fighting for. And this guy was arrested in October of 2022. Okay, after he showed public support for the anti-hijab protest. And previously, before this sentencing, this guy has been in jail. He's been in jail for more than 1.5 years. Okay, so he's just been there. So finally, he's gone to court and all of that. Supreme Court though said they should let him go, but then the other court say no, he's not going anywhere. Latest updates now is this guy is now sentenced to death. He's gonna be killed, because he supported women who are saying they are much more. There's much more to them than just covering your head with a hijab. I mean, to some people, this story might not make any sense really, because you're like, what is in a head covering? But then when you come from a country that is predominantly rooted in its Islamic beliefs like that, you have to be careful the kind of things you say, you do, and you support. You understand? And that is what's playing out right now. It's such a very sad story, but then I know that the world press is not going to keep quiet on this. They're going to do a whole lot of outcry, and already his lawyer is saying that he will certainly appeal against this sentence. So let's hope killing him might just be removed from the equation, because it's just not nice. I don't know, it's
one thing
it
about,
is sad.
One thing about something like this, I think you should understand the kind of country, right? Before going to, you understand. It's not going to work in killing.
But then you should have a voice too when things are not done properly.
I pray something is going to at least for you to still live.
Yeah.
That's just my prayer.
I pray that something will happen, right? Anyways, let's go see how the international press is reporting this story. All right, I'm sorry we can't take the entire report because of time. Well, Tumaj Salehi, that's his name, was sentenced to death on the charge of corruption on earth. That is the charge, okay? Anyways, his attorney says they will be appealing against the sentence. So let's hope that with the uproar over this sentencing, that something positive will come out from it. And that is our entertainment report this afternoon. All right, Kazim, do you have anything to give us this afternoon before we go? Okay.
Actually, let's just talk about arthritis.
Arthritis. Yes, we are getting into that age when our knees are beginning to act funny. Okay, yeah.
I found out that many people now, even most especially the people that I'm working on, complains a lot about arthritis. Even this morning, I have to go to one of my patients, which is the same thing happened to him. You understand? And this arthritis is not something that, okay, let me say is wants to go just now. Maybe you find a remedy for it. Some you just manage. You have to manage it. You don't have option.
So there is no cure, really.
There is no cure, really. But some people say they are going to cure it. Also, arthritis has a stage. It is to deform someone, and the problem is from the cartilage. When the cartilage started rubbing, as in started having some wound under the bone of the cartilage, so that white thing that attached to the bone started bringing out reddish, as in something like wound under the bone. You understand? And he's from osteoporosis disease that used to eat the bone. You understand? So these are the things that is going on now. And what are the remedies? How can you manage it? What are the things you need to do? What are the things you don't need to do? You understand? So many people are getting carried away due to what they are eating, their activities, over use of their joints. You understand? So these things needs to be at least well addressed a little bit, and for them to manage it for some time. Arthritis is not something that you say, okay, let me say I have arthritis, and I still want to be taking something cold.
So you stop taking cold things?
Exactly. You have to stop anything cold. Fatty food, at least, for you to just, for the weight, so that it will not affect you. You understand?
You cut down on your weight?
Exactly. And if you are that type that likes alcohol, you have to just stop it. Because these are things that used to disturb arthritis. And if you have AC, your car, your home, your office, kindly please just leave it for now, please.
Wow.
The weather alone now, as it's coming now, it will be coming up time to time. And when you started complaining that you're having arthritis, and arthritis have different types of arthritis. But the common one is osteoarthritis, which is common with women.
Hey, I was going to ask that question because someone once told me that arthritis is common with women than with men.
Exactly.
Okay, what I mean, why? What causes it?
Actually, if you watch women very well, some used to get carried away after they have started producing, they had.
After we are producing babies, then we put on weight.
And they will just relax that, okay, some will even be eating at night, let's say 10 o'clock. How do you want the food to digest? The heaviness of that your weight,
exactly to the knees. That makes sense. Very simple explanation, but it makes sense.
Exactly. So there are some arthritis which go with the inflammation, as in that's your knee will be kind of
swollen.
You understand? That one is rheumatoid arthritis. So there are some things that you need to do, especially if you can link yourself with exercise, or you look for a professional that can take you exercise, at least for you to just reduce a little bit, and for the flexibility to be there, and more of vegetables. These are the things you need, and go more of garlic, turmeric, and some tuna fish. These are the things that is going to help you to manage your arthritis.
How about meat? Should you cut down? Meat. You cut down or eat more?
Just leave it completely. Red meat, beef. You have to leave it completely. And starchy food, please kind of reduce. Even if you want to eat it, please more veg. It's going to be okay for you. And alcohol, please kindly leave alcohol. You understand? Let me just take it just simple like this, so that at least if you are dealing with arthritis, or if you have arthritis, these are the things you need.
Okay, let me quickly go over what you have said so that people understand more. So arthritis, there's no cure, but you can manage it. All right. So once you know you're having the symptoms, it starts from the knees, Abby. So you stay away, and the joints. Stay away from cold things like cold drinks, cold water. Even avoid the use of AC, air conditioning, if you can. Also, your diet matters at this point in time. Reduce your alcohol intake. Reduce or completely cut out red meat if you can. Instead, eat fish. Is better, Abi.
Sure.
And also, you said something ago. More vegetables. The starchy foods should be reduced, and try and work on your weight.
Whenever you want to dish your food, at least more of turmeric, garlic. Those are the things that will help you at least to manage your arthritis.
Okay. All right. Our time is up. Thank you, Kazim. Always appreciate it when you come in and give us this little tidbits. I hope it helps somebody out there. Okay. These things, we know a lot of it comes with old age, but even at that, you can also still do something yourself to just reduce the occurrence of it. I hope the tips will help you today. Thank you again, Kasim, for coming through today, and thank you for watching the show from Monday till now. It's the start of the weekend. Have yourself a good one, but remember to be kind to someone around you. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.